Oh my God.
Oh, dude, you're like a real superhero, man!
Oh my God.
Welcome to Chatting Pets with me, Alex Cardinale. I love all kinds of pets. It's obvious that I love tropical fish, but I also love dogs, cats, rabbits, and more. Here on Chatting Pets with Alex Cardinale, I will discuss everything and anything that is not a fish. I have a female beagle named Brandy. Anyway, welcome to Chatting Pets with Alex Cardinale. Hello, everyone. Welcome to an all new episode of Chatting Pets. I'm your host, the one and the only Alex Cardinale. Over the last few weeks here on Chatting Pets, we've been talking about parrots. We've talked about macaws. We've talked about cockatoos last week. And tonight we are going to talk about a dwarf parrot. Tonight's parrot is a dwarf species of cockatoo. This parrot is known as a cockatiel. And as a matter of fact, I personally have kept cockatiels many, many years ago. When I was a child, my father and I raised cockatiels, and they are a very, very cool little dwarf parrot. So if you're looking for a parrot, but you're short on space, the cockatiel may be for you. So today, on this episode of Chatting Pets, I'm going to give you information on the cockatiel, and then I'm going to share some images and videos of the cockatiel. It's going to be a fun episode of Chatting Pets. So, should you have any questions on cockatiels, please feel free to post them in the comments. Also, share your thoughts on cockatiels in the comments. And I apologize if there's any lag. StreamYard is not the best studio when it comes to hosting live streams. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead and start the show. And I'm going to start by giving you information on cockatiels, the cool dwarf parrot. Now, cockatiels are a medium-sized parrot that is a member of its own branch of the cockatoo family, endemic to Australia. They are prized as household pets and companion parrots throughout the world and are relatively easy to breed. As a caged bird, cockatiels are second in popularity only to the parakeet. Cockatiels are native to Australia, favoring the Australian wetlands, scrublands, and bushlands. The cockatiel's distinctive crest expresses the animal's emotional state. The crest is dramatically vertical when the cockatiel is startled or excited, gently oblique in its neutral or relaxed state, and flattened close to the head when the animal is angry or defensive. The crest is also held flat but protrudes outward in the back when the cockatiel is trying to appear alluring or flirtatious. When the cockatiel is tired, the crest is seen positioned halfway upwards, with the tip of the crest usually curling upward. In contrast to most cockatoos, the cockatiel has long tail feathers, roughly making up half of its total length. At 12 to 13 inches, the cockatiel is the smallest of the cockatoos, which are generally larger at 12 and 24 inches. The normal gray or wild type cockatoo's plumage is primarily gray with prominent white flashes on the outer edges of each wing. The face of the male is yellow or white, while the face of the female is primarily gray or light gray, and both sexes feature a round orange area on both ears, often referred to as cheddar cheeks. This orange coloration is generally vibrant in adult males and often quite muted in females. Visual section is often possible with this variant of the bird. Cockatiels are relatively vocal birds, the calls of the male being more varied than that of the female. Cockatiels can be taught to sing specific melodies to the extent that some cockatiels have been demonstrated synchronizing the melodies with the songs of humans and speak many words and phrases. They have also learned to imitate certain human or environmental sounds without being taught how to do so. Most wild cockatiel chicks and juveniles look female and are virtually indistinguishable from the time of hatching until their first molting. They display horizontal yellow stripes or bars on the ventral surface of their tail feathers, yellow spots on the ventral surface of their primary flight feathers of their wings, a gray colored crest and face, and a dull orange patch on each of their cheeks. However, some modern day mutations are sex linked, and the male and female chicks are easily distinguishable as soon as their feathers come in. Adult cockatiels with common coloring, gray body with yellow head, are sexually dimorphic, thought to a lesser degree than many other avian species. This is only evident after the first molting, typically occurring about 6 to 9 months after hatching. The male loses the white or yellow bearing and spots on the underside of his tail feathers and wings. The gray feathers on his cheeks and crest are replaced by bright yellow feathers, while the orange cheek patch becomes brighter and more distinct. The face and crest of the female will typically remain mostly gray with a yellowish tint and a less vibrant orange cheek patch. Additionally, the female commonly retains the horizontal bearing on the underside of her tail feathers. Now, did you know worldwide there are currently 22 cockatiel color mutations established in aviculture, of which 8 are exclusive to Australia. So 8 of the 22 can only be found in Australia. Mutations in captivity have emerged in various colors, some quite different from those observed in nature. Wild cockatiels are gray with visible differences between males and females. Male gray cockatiels typically have yellow heads, while the female has a gray head. Juveniles tend to look like females with pinker beaks. The pied mutation first appeared in California in 1949. This mutation is a blotch of color on an otherwise solid color bird. For wild counterparts and are white to soft yellow. This is a popular color due to inbreeding. These cockatiels often have a small bald patch behind their crest. The cinnamon mutation, first seen in the 1950s, is very similar in appearance to the gray. However, these birds have a warmer, browner coloring. Pearling was first seen in 1967. This is seen as a feather of one color with a different colored edge, such as gray feathers with yellow tips. This distinctive pattern is on a bird's wings or back. The albino color mutation is a lack of pigment. These birds are white with red eyes. Fallow cockatiels first appeared sometime in the 1970s. This mutation shows a bird with cinnamon coloring with yellow sections. Other mutations include emerald olive, dominant and recessive silver, and mutations exclusive to Australia. Australian fallow, faded West Coast silver, dilute pastel silver, East Coast silver, silver spangle, platinum, suffused, which is a Australian olive, and pewter. Other mutations, such as face-altering mutations, including white face, pastel face, dominant yellow cheek, sex-linked yellow cheek, gold cheek, cream face, and the Australian yellow cheek cockatiel also exist. Cockatiels are native to Australia, where they are found largely in arid or semi-arid country, but they're always close to water. Largely nomadic, the species will move to where food and water is available. They are typically seen in pairs or small flocks. Sometimes hundreds will flock around a single body of water. Wild cockatiels typically eat seeds, particularly A.C.E, wheat, sunflower, and sorghum. To many farmers' dismay, they often eat cultivated crops. Cockatiels may also be observed in and around western New South Wales and Queensland, Alice Springs, the Kimberley region, and the northwestern corner of Western Australia. They are absent from the most fertile southwest and southeast corners of the country, the deepest Western Australian deserts, and the Cape York Peninsula. The final information I have for you before we get to our main event, the cockatiel's average lifespan is 12 to 15 years, though in captivity and under appropriate living conditions, a cockatiel could be expected to live from 16 to 25 years. The oldest living and confirmed specimen of cockatiel was reportedly 36 years old. That is incredible for a cockatiel. All right, now it's time for our main event for this episode of Chatting Pets. It's time to see photos and videos of these amazing birds. So let's see some photos of cockatiels, and then I'll show you the two videos of cockatiels I've got for you tonight. Here is a very beautiful cockatiel. These are very incredible looking birds, and I hope one day that I'll have the opportunity to have a cockatiel. Here is another cockatiel. This is also a very beautiful cockatiel. Here is another amazing cockatiel. Here are some cockatiels in the wild. Look how beautiful they are. I miss cockatiels. It's been a while since I've had some pet cockatiels. This must be a male and female cockatiel. One of them is an albino or Latino cockatiel. And I know the Latino animals by heart because I know some Latino tropical fish like the Latino tiger oscar. So to see that there is a Latino parrot, that is pretty cool. Here is a baby cockatiel, very, very pretty. Another very, very beautiful baby cockatiel. And here are some cockatiels, another beautiful picture of cockatiels. These are very, very cool birds. All right, so now it's time for main event. It's time for some videos of these cool parrots. So I've got two videos I'm going to share with you. Let's get to them right now. All right, so now it's time for our final video. Here's another video of some gorgeous cockatiels.
Yay.
All right. I want to thank you all for tuning in to this episode of Chatting Pets with me, Alex Cardinale. I hope you enjoyed learning about the cockatiel. They are such a unique dwarf parrot. On our next episode of Chatting Pets, we're going to talk about another dwarf parrot, and we're going to chat about the parakeet. That'll be in a couple of weeks. So, in a couple of weeks, come join me as we talk about the parakeet. And also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, American Alex Cardinale, for more amazing videos such as this one, Chatting Pets with Alex Cardinale, my hit aquarium show, Aquatic Wetline, Life in the Amazon, and of course, my hit series, Saturday Live with American Alex Cardinale. So be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, American Alex Cardinale. With that being said, have a great rest of your Friday evening, and I will see you all next time here on Chatting Pets. Good night, everybody. Hey everyone, it's your host, American Alex Cardinale, aka legendary Alex Cardinale, aka Aqua Alex, aka Chef Alex, aka Cockatiels, aka WWE Alex Cardinale. Wow, so many personas, all one person. This year, I will be turning 30 years old. I can't wait to open a whole new chapter of my life, as I will have now been alive for 3 decades. My 20s will go down in history as being the time I created my podcast and my YouTube channel. I can't wait to see how successful my YouTube channel becomes over the next 10 years. I look forward to seeing what will happen in my 30s. Maybe I'll have a great career or my own business. You never know. Anyway, I'm inviting you, yes you, to be part of my 30th birthday. Live Tuesday, August 15th, 2023. I'll be hosting my 30th birthday celebration on my YouTube channel, and I would love for you to be part of it. Live Tuesday, August 15th, 2023 at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. I'll be hosting my birthday celebration. It's going to be a fun show. There will be appearances from Aqua Alex and Chef Alex. Aqua Alex will be getting new fish for his birthday. It's a species of fish I've never kept before, and I'm excited to unbox them and show them to you. I wonder what species Chef Alex will, for the first time ever, be doing restaurant reviews, and maybe, just maybe, he will pick his favorite cake or dessert. On top of that, I'll sing my favorite song. I'll also recap my 20s, discuss what I look forward to in my 30s, and plenty more. There will be plenty of surprises, including possibly a trip to a casino or something like that. It all goes down live on my birthday, live Tuesday, August 15th, 2023, 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific on my YouTube channel, American Alex Cardinale. See you then.
Over that's all, folks.